Hello everybody, I'm a simple gamer and welcome back to my Genshin Impact. Last time did the Masters of Nightwind Trouble Chronicles Act 1 and 2 because Act 3 isn't out yet. Pretty cool. Investigating like the woven scroll, special dies of the clan with the chief. Now, today I am gonna do the flower feather clans Trouble Chronicle, which should involve Chaska, since Chaska is kind of like on the front of the Travel Chronicle, but in order to get there, I do have to start at the Masters Nightwind area because I think I'm gonna swing over to the statue and then go here, since I think it'll be a little bit faster than grabbing the teleport point, since I can't see if there's like a cliff or something in the way between here and here. So at the very least for the statue, I'll be able to like see where I need to go. And I do see like the statue right there. And yeah, I just judged that if I like climb up there, I would be able to glide over. Which seems to be the case. I also saw a Ququsaur here, which I thought I could also grab. Well, I guess I can just like grab this one.
Alright, let's finish this.
And then like just fly over here. And that's about it. I can dash a little bit, but I probably don't want to waste my Phlogisten, but this traveling is actually so good. The problem is that I might miss a lot of stuff if I do travel like this for too long. But it's totally okay. So now I just grab the statue. Let's see if it's nearby. It is nearby, it's like right on the bridge. It's starting here instead of inside like the clan itself. Feels a little bit off. But I did go to the clan for the interlude Archon chapter. But it is Travel Chronicle time. Leave for now and just gotta walk over. You're probably supposed to walk over from over there. Ow, my ears. That Ququsaur is so loud.
Huh?
Holy.
What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
Nope, that totally sounded like it came from the Ququsaur over there. Man, that hurt my ears. Okay, someone new. Coiler? Okay, never mind. It was from her. Not the Ququsaur sound. I totally thought it was coming from behind me, but it was from the bridge.
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Coya notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Coya, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it. Well, in the Flower Feather clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Ququsaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Ququsaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Coya has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset. Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Ququsaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the Wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying. Just as the Ququsaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Ququsaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the Wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Ququsaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that. Yeah, people from my tribe call to their saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Coya was trying to summon a Ququsaur to practice her flying. But the Ququsaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Ququsaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Coya's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Coya still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a Ququsaur to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
The wingless one, so I guess this one's gonna focus on Coya. It does feel kind of bad though, since I mean, if she does have the skills, then this will help. But it still kind of feels like we're like lying to her by having the Ququsaur fly over. Honestly, is this close enough? Okay, that's close enough.
It's a Ququsaur. Oh my gosh, is this really happening? I did it. I summoned one!
Oh yeah. I'm also guessing that all three parts of, yeah, this Travel Chronicles out because Chaska appeared in the first one. So there's like no reason not to delay the third part, unlike the Master of Nightwind, just to wait for a character to come out so that people will roll for them or something, right?
I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you! Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right now? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Imagine the traveler actually saying crikey. I cannot.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Ququsaur? Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Coya's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
I'm gonna say no, since the Ququsaur kinda just ran away from her. I guess I gotta fly back. Oh no, well, can I? I can. So I guess that is there to make sure that you can get back, even though my friggin' quest disappeared for no reason. Tatlocan. I do believe it's the Natlan name for the clan. And we're back.
Chaska! I summoned a Ququsaur! They do still respond to me after all!
Never mind, she's still happy.
Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Coya doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up and coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. He's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen him around.
If you say so.
Coya, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Okay, it might just be this person's pronunciation and iteration, but kinda sounds like AI. Which could be what they're going for, but feels kinda off.
Hospitality? Oh, that includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Coya, let's get going.
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Ququsaur who responded to Coya's call, that was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Ququsaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow. He looked very flustered when Coya asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Okay, back to the Flower Feather clan again. And I'm sorry, Alpa, she just sounds so mechanical. It's just very weird considering like we had like Chaska and Coya, who were both very emotional in their presentation. So it's just way too, I wouldn't say obvious, even though it is pretty obvious, but it definitely stood out.
Ready? I'm gonna get you! Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Chaska, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Legendary? Yep, that's us, all right.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a Ququsaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force. Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back. and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
I guess we're gonna meet this uncle. Not right away because we gotta do something. Splitting up. So we just come up here, and then I guess it's the next part. The totem pole is kind of... Well, it's in this direction, so I guess we're going the right way.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon. I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Ququsaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
Do we really need this explanation again? Maybe you do this before the Archon quest, but why? This is kind of a repeat of what her, well, now deceased sister said, but why do we need this again?
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this. It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter. Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow.
So there is the Koichi mention. So this is after the Archon quest. Did Traveler not learn about it? I'm pretty sure he heard about it though. From Koichi. And that's why they fought so much. And that... yeah, about her past. Since I definitely remember it. Huh. I don't know anymore.
Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Oh yeah, it's just right there, but first gotta talk to Uncle Cusco again.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you so long. I don't get to talk about my daughters much. Once I got going, I lost track of time. I should be getting back to work now. So, oh, Chaska. Help me talk some sense into her, won't you?
Oh, she heard all of it, so that's probably not a problem. Okay, totem pole time. I did have like a theory that by the end of the Archon quest, everyone who died would have been like erased or something. And that will also explain the inconsistency from an earlier quest that also repeated a lot of the stuff that I think we were supposed to know. Oh, but that's not true because there was a Kuichi mentioned there, so I don't know. Okay, Mechanical Alpa again.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say? I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Ququsaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now, renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Coya and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down. Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Ochkanatlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part! They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space. Paimon is so full.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's, something's come up.
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few Wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, And we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Cheska, the remaining Wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
And of course there are 3 of them. Why wouldn't there be 3 of them? And they just appeared, so I can't talk to them. So I guess I just go to the Wingless then. I guess starting with the one on the right seems the closest. Pixika? Oh, I totally thought it was a female. Target balloon challenge. Check, I can't check. Zanya, 20 points. Might do that later.
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Utona?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days? I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Ququsaurs' approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much. No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
I feel like I should do it now, because if I don't do it now, I'm definitely gonna forget about it.
I didn't realize Chaska was out delivering the news. Looks like Alpa's finally learning how to delegate.
Okay, let me try it then. You mean this guy? Operator, Zanya. I guess I'm ready.
Let's go! In the Floating Target Balloons Challenge, you basically want to hit as many balloons as possible. Ooh, looks like someone's an expert already! Since many of the Flower Feather clan have to fight while riding a Ququsaur... Well, you've impressed me, that's for sure. I think you might even have an edge on Mr. Pashika.
Okay. I'm sorry I cut her off a little bit since I might have gone a little bit too fast. Wait a sec, I did not see these guys back here. Well,
Oh, I didn't know you could do that!
I don't see where any of the other ones are. If I could, I would love to shoot
Hey,
them.
look over there! Saibo flies by whenever we wave the flag. He really likes hot air balloons too.
I'm not quite sure why this is voiced. Yeah, why is this voiced? Am I supposed to target him? I hope not, because I would probably feel bad. Oh, hello? What's up? Yep, I see a second wave of targets. I can't hit this one for some reason. Oh my god. Gameplay tutorial for another reason.
Whoa!
Give me a sec. Hot Phlogiston balloon.
That was some excellent shooting. Only the most skilled shooters in the tribe manage what you just did. I guess you must have a lot of combat experience under your belt.
This kind of sounds like an AI, but at the same time might not be. Oh, I see the
Looks
barrels
like
now.
someone's an expert already. Since many of the Flower Feather clan have to fight while riding a Ququsaur, they have to be an excellent shot. That's why floating target balloons is so popular with my people. A lot of them use it to practice.
I can't tell this is AI or not. Kind of sounds like it. And hopefully I didn't miss anything back there. But just like before, I can't really tell if I have or not. I think I'm getting closer, so it should be easy to hit them now. And shoot that
You can
one.
do it! The challenge is almost over. Keep going!
33. I don't know if I actually missed them or not. Hopefully not. Oh, hello, goodbye. I guess that's for the Ququsaur. I don't know. So just in recharge or something? And we're back, but in a different place. Which is not bad, since it might
I
be
can
closer
see where
to one
Pashika's
of them.
coming from. The view from up high really is spectacular. I don't usually notice, because I tend to just zoom along without taking in the scenery.
Sorry, I wasn't really taking in the scenery either, but I guess if you do the balloon challenge after that, you get like the extra dialogue, which is very cool.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, what now? Guess I come back up here and then talk to whoever's closer, even though I have no idea who's closer. One is further up, so I guess over there. And the other one is by the totem pole. And you are... Wascar?
A retrial? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game. No Ququasaur's ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Ququasaurs wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Yeesh, there's Wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
You used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Ququasaur's approval.
Are all Ququasaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and Eyes on the Feather Prize seem pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Ququasaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences. So we have a mutual understanding with the Ququasaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. Even if it means breaking their hearts.
Okay, second one talked to, but... Is this another game? Eyes on the Feathered Prize. But this one doesn't have the voice, but Wascar is right here.
Next time. I'll definitely hit the jackpot next time.
Since I did that one, I might as well do this one too. Moopu. Unless if it's a world quest, then I won't. Hone your vision, be rewarded. This is not voice, this, well, and when I came by earlier during the Archon quest, this also played. But I already did the other one. I'm also do this one too. Keep your eye on the middle one. Recognize the one originally in the middle. Okay. They'll switch positions. Play for real. I should be okay. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Hit the target and start. Let's begin. So keep him now on the middle one. He's that one over there. I'm gonna use the traveler's head as a... yeah, as a guidepost. There's this one, this one, this one, the one on the right. So how do I choose? Do I attack him? How do I recognize it? Choose the right. That's the one. Okay, so that's just a test. Wait, what? Okay, let's begin. Now this is the test again. Traveler's head. Keep an eye on the middle one. I can't see anymore. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yep. Just using Traveler's head. I might be wrong by the end of it. But I'll have to see if I'm right or not. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I got it. And I got an achievement for that too. Nice.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, no more prize is good. I can't actually tell if he's talking slowly or not because there's no voice. Previous injury. Oh, that's bad. At least he's still alive, but that does feel bad. And I'm gonna guess he is also one the Wingless because of that too. Okay, last one is up. Yep, all the way up here. And at the back, so I just gotta come back here. Oh, the two kids. I guess they're here. But no voice. Yeah, no voice. The volcano cake kid right there. Yep, always to mention the volcano cake. Really showing her family's business now, isn't she? Okay, Junan.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again, huh?
Chaska? What are you doing here? Is something up?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Want to give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Coyer's gonna try again.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa.
Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. You're already here. I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again.
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. All right, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me?
I mean...
Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go.
Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Coyer. You helped Coyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. You know, People often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Alright, that's the end of Act 1. I'm not quite sure if anything there is,
We've notified all the Wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that good. I mean, Coya did kind of drag Zuna along, so that's kind of good, but the other two call it quits. One because they didn't feel like it, and the other one found something else that they like. Kind of split, but I guess it is true that not everyone can like succeed at everything, which is just life sometimes, which is fine, I guess. But if you're passionate enough, you should keep going for it. Even though I'm not quite sure about Zunan, if she should keep going or not. But of course, it kind of feels like she does want to. Even though it still kind of feels bad that she failed so many times. But maybe you just keep going. Okay. Since they did talk at the end of that, I should keep going as well. And just go to Act 2 by going over here. So, well, I guess I'm closer over here too. And then I just glide down, I guess. Unlike the other Tribal Chronicle Act 1, this one was definitely longer. Does that mean Act 2 and 3 will be short instead, and then they like flip there or something? Because if that's the case, I might just do all 3 acts today. Like right now. But I do have to see how long Act 2 is first. Okay, it is not actually that far, just right here. Let's start Act 2 then. In Kanak, Flight Trial Arena Administrator. But also, changing the test training arena also doesn't feel that good. That means they made the trials easier. So, does that not invalidate the earlier trials then? Or does it invalidate this one because it is easier? So, they might have failed the earlier ones, but they're gonna pass this one. But does that mean they're really qualified? I have no idea. They'll probably answer that, hopefully.
Oh, hey there, Chaska. Did Elder Alpa send you?
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
The night before the trial, so this should be fairly short. Since it takes place only after, oh, we got to use Chaska, cool. Yeah, just after a night.
Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
I guess now we get to see what Chaska's skill is.
Let's fly.
What the hell is this thing? Riding on a big gun. Nice. I guess I'll go to the higher one first. That's probably the better one. My Phlogisten is going lower, so how to get off it? Not Q. You can attack like that. Left control goes down. Oh, E to get off it. Got it.
Oh, are you here to help? Thank goodness. There's no way I could do all this by myself. So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster. If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to transport the bomb to the other side, then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. What do you think? Simple enough, right? Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready.
I mean, if you mentioned that, of course I'm going to try to get that. Give me a sec as I activate that, and then I fly up there. Maybe I can't reach though with the Phlogisten I have. Yep. Never mind. I can't reach up there. Good. The stamina is different from the Phlogisten. Oh. Never mind. There's something to push me up here. Or is this for the hot air balloon? Gaseous Phlogisten. Ququsaurs. Oh, high temperature, so you'll get burned, I see, if you go in that instead. Nope. Okay. So I just come back down again. That's okay. Unless we can strike here. Of course, she's a bow user. Why wouldn't she be a bow user? Time to call.
All right, get ready.
It's probably easier if I do it with Chaska. And I just like wait right here. And I attack it and then it'll fall where I need it to. Oh. No damage. Let's go. So that's done. Oh, that's a 1 out of 4 done. Okay. So let me get full adjusted again and then fly up. It doesn't seem to go that high though, so I'm definitely not gonna reach it. That's definitely making me very curious now.
Let's fly.
Very curious for sure. But anyways, it is time for me to give that up.
Take me up.
And then I go back down. So next one is, I can't tell how high up it is. Probably right here. Yeah, probably right here. Doubtful Investigator.
How strange. Why is there so much solid phlogiston here?
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances? And I did see those strange markings on the cliff.
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Short of going all the way to the Children of Echoes to borrow it to Petlisaur.
That was definitely not very subtle, for sure. Come over here, and I jump. Whoa. And I go, well, I guess I should have just like went all the way to the top, but that's okay. Don't get hit. Break that, and break you. That's taken care of. What does this do, I wonder? Oh, nothing. I thought something would happen when I attacked that, but I guess not. Okay. I guess the next one's a little bit higher up. Ququsaurs. I guess I'll just, yeah, I'll do, well, I was thinking that one would be higher, but this one's pretty high too. Oh. So, solid for just in the flying area. Attack it with Chaska. Let me try it. Just let me get back to the bottom. And then I fly up. Oh, goodbye, since I don't have Phlogisten here. Where can I get Phlogisten back, I wonder? Oh, I can just enter. Well, that would have been a lot easier now, wouldn't it?
Take me up.
And how do I aim, actually? Oh, like that. Oh, not the best aim. I just gotta go, like, aim it properly or something.
Open fire.
Oh, that works out. Okay, I'll just talk to her since I am here.
Ah, so that's how you do it. Amazing.
Shoot. So I did not get that talk. I think she was said something like, this is blocked, so how do I get rid of her? Or something like that. I don't know. And skill, go all the way up here. That means I should talk to these two again, since they probably say something else now. And then I also gotta go to the very top here as well. And go up. Nope, this guy's gone, so there's actually no way to talk to him again. That's a new mail, thanks. Thanks, game.
Whoa! Did you see that? A Ququsaurs just showed up out of nowhere.
How did it get here? Just passing by, or... Huh. Well, not gonna argue with a good thing. The spout's clear. That's all that matters.
Ah, sucks that I did miss that, but whatever. Judging by all the... yeah... the hot air going up, I guess you are supposed to go from top, bottom to top instead. Which is fine. And last one...
I think it should be possible to clear this spout with just a few hard hits. But there are signs of strange life in here. Meddling with it might be dangerous.
Okay, that just means a fight. So let's transform and... oh, charge attack. Or not. Oh, that did like very low damage. So not Chaska? Ququsaurs then. Let me see how much damage this does. Or do I just die bomb him or something? Nope, it's not that. I'm just thinking if there's like a way to actually do this like very quickly. But probably not. The only thing I can think of is like this charge, but this cannon doesn't look like it does that much. So that should be this, just could be a traveler.
Terra smash!
Nope, got some monsters.
Monsters!
Well, that sounded very weird. And there's a big guy too.
No escape!
Don't be such a brute.
Of course, there had to be a fight in here somewhere. Why wouldn't there be?
Don't get frostbite.
And do that.
Dust!
0 damage, but that's main first shield anyway. Oh. Oh. I really just thought the barrels were there a little bit too late. I just like saw it.
Let's spark things up a little.
Trapped. And I got attacked there. Fabulous.
Come a little closer.
Animal. Those quick shots though. Looks pretty cool, for sure.
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished.
Huh.
Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
That damage though, when you fully charge, even though I'm not quite sure how you actually fully charge those bullets.
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
So by top. Top where? Teleport point? Yeah, kind of up at the very top where we started. Oh no, I can't use Chaska anymore. So I guess I have to use the Ququsaurs then. Yeah, should be okay. I just gotta do that properly. And then glide upwards. Come on, there we go. Oh, I gotta go further up. I guess I'm too used to the Ectosaurus for the Master of Night one now with the double jump. Feels weird not having it. With the Ququsaur for sure.
Wow, you took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work. Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Actually, Inkanak, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, well I guess I'm ready.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska, but still, try to be careful. All right, then spread your wings and fly.
Oh, the traveler disappeared. Maybe it's because I'm a Ququsaur? Oh, I'm Chaska, but I'm a Ququsaur. This is a little bit random. I think I'm supposed to use Chaska here. Yeah, and then I'm supposed to use like the whatchamacallit, the gun in order to travel. Okay, you get Phlogisten back by going to rings. So you can do as a Ququsaur. This is so weird though. Yeah, I think I would also have more fun riding on the big gun, honestly. But if I can pass this as a Ququsaur, then I'll pass this as a Ququsaur for fun. And what does this do? I have no other idea what the hot air balloon is supposed to be for. Okay, and then I go down. Oh yeah, for the next set. Okay, sure. And oh yeah, I can also dash. I should really dash through these since I do get my Phlogisten back anyways, and this is faster. So I definitely wasted some time for no reason before by not dashing. Oh, Phlogisten is a little bit low, but still got it. So 17, 18, 19, and last one is I have no idea where it is. Over here. 3, 2, barely did it. Let's go.
That was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
Yeah, just imagine the Ququsaur as a Chaska, and we're all good.
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick, you've got to help us!
Catch your breath first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Ququsaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them!
Huh? Are Ququsaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out.
I have a feeling that these, well, these guys are probably the merchants, and they're probably the bad guys here. All the way down there. I probably don't want to be a Ququsaur when I'm doing this.
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Ququsaur.
Oh, actually aggressive. Actually a Ququsaur. I guess I talk?
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Ququsaur!
2 lines, but sounding a little bit different. Cool.
Ouch! I've never seen...
I don't know why. That just seemed a little bit funny to me. Alpha?
Chaska? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alpa? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Ququsaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
Ah! Thank goodness! The Phlogisten Wings are intact!
Phlogisten Wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These Phlogisten Wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Alpa?
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Alpa, what about the Ququsaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Ququsaur was just having a bad day. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our Phlogisten Wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Ququsaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
A blood-stained feather.
Oh, so it's not the night before. Is that Act 2 done? That is Act 2 done. Act 3? Wait for the to pop up, but it's not popping up.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Gosh dang it, Paimon, you just had to talk, didn't you? I was planning to maybe stop here, but like I said, Act 1 was kind of long. And Act 3 is like right here, I believe. And of course the merchants are totally bad. They probably made the Phlogisten Wings by using the feathers of the Ququsaurs. Definitely a big no-no, for sure. I'll just keep going. See where it goes.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Ququsaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Ququsaur.
These Phlogisten Wings are awesome!
What's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called Phlogisten Wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Yeah, if our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Ququsaur?
You'd better believe it! Plus, you just passed the flying trial! Right, Elder Alpa?
Elder Alpa?
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using Phlogisten Wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Ququsaur, does it?
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Ququsaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
You see? Even the Traveler agrees.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using Phlogisten Wings.
and finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
I mean, if jetpacks could actually be widely adopted, you don't actually need Ququsaurs anymore. But of course, the game's gonna make the jetpacks actually a bad thing, which is fine. And if they actually got jetpacks, yeah, kind of too OP.
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the Phlogisten Wings.
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice. We lost so many people in that war. These Phlogisten Wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you!
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Ququsaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
Huh? Chaska?
Okay, guns and wings, huh? That's
Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then Elder Alpa and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
that sounds like a very dangerous name. But of course we all know why, because the merchants will totally be bad. Of course. If technology was actually a thing here, they would probably eventually find a way where you can use jetpacks without hurting Ququsaurs. And that would definitely be very strong and should be adopted everywhere. If it's like low cost, well, relatively low cost. What the hell? Ququsaurs, get away from me. I'm not dealing with you yet. I'm trying to deal with these guys. Yeah, low cost and easy to implement.
Oh, it's back! It found us again!
Run! Get out of here! Curses! She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing! What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
So it really is you, sister.
Wait, sister? That Ququsaur is Chaska's sister?
Coya, wait!
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Not explaining anything and then leaving. Of course, that's how you drag things out a little bit.
Chaska, are you okay?
Shoot. Yeah, I definitely should have talked to the others before I talked to Chaska. My bad.
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide and seek when we were kids. Well, yeah. You know, I was raised by Ququsaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Coya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans. Not all Ququsaurs are friendly towards people. Coya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Coya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Coya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Coya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Coya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today.
Oh no, that homonym mistake right there. Threw a huge fit.
Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Coya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her. If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Okay, good. I still have a chance to talk to them. Ah, never mind. The merchants disappeared. Aw, man. At the very least, there's still these two.
What was wrong with that Ququsaur? Why was it so aggressive? If we just let it escape back into the wild, who's to say it won't attack again?
It kind of sucks that the others disappeared, but they're probably mentioning about how they got attacked again, and the other merchants are gonna be suspicious about why. Yeah, they totally know the reason why they were attacked too. But I definitely made a mistake there by going straight to Chaska instead of talking to the people behind me. I totally noticed them after I went to Chaska too, because I guess I was a little bit too focused on her. Oh well, just gotta like rely on, I don't know, the wiki or something to check what the other dialogues were.
So, I hear there's been another Ququsaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Ququsaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the Phlogisten Wings, do we even need the Ququsaurs anymore?
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Chaska, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the Phlogisten Wings, and what happened with Coya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Ququsaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the Phlogisten Wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Ququsaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But looks like I was making a mountain out of a molehill.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with. Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Okay, now where's this mom? Oh, and I lost a lot of health too. Chaska's mother is all the way on that island. That's pretty far. What is with the set of islands though? I just realized it goes like all the way up here, and the statue over here doesn't cover that large of a spot, or something like that. Anyways, I'm guessing, well, it is an island, so we probably have to fly over there. So what's the best way to do it? Take you and then go in here or something? Got a hot air balloon right here. Well, kind of just a balloon, not really a hot air balloon. And then I guess I just fly over. Oh, it looks like you can just run over. Yeah, it's not actually underwater, despite what it looks like on the map. Ququsaur right there, Ququsaur right there. I think that's a chest, I can't quite tell. Yeah, I don't really have to fly that high, since I'm pretty close to my destination anyways. Enemy? It might be an enemy. Probably an enemy. They are enemies. Okay. So that means I do just go over like this. Wait, is she on top? Hopefully she's not on top. Okay. Don't waste any more Phlogisten. And I wasted all my Phlogisten. Great. Oh, cutscene still pops though.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Coya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story. Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi.
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble. I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Now, I guess I gotta travel. And of course it's in the darkness. With all the cliffs everywhere and the Cinder City. Is it actually in the Cinder City? Oh, insufficient Phlogisten. Well, probably doesn't matter which one I grab. Let me enter here. And that gave me full Phlogisten. And I'm guessing I'm supposed to follow this thing. I have no idea why I'm not losing any Phlogisten just by going up. I guess that fills you up and also gives you a slight boost as well. For a little while. So that you don't consume any when you're flying. Or something. Because that's very convenient. Okay, that's probably, yep, where that goes off. So I just gotta keep going. And I am gonna avoid all these things. So that I'm not, tempted to do them, even though there's also Ququsaurs here too, so I can totally also swim over if I want to. Oh, shoot, I might fail here to get over there since I did not reach that. I'm still gonna make it to the island. I'm pretty sure. I just don't know if I'll be able to get to the very top, which is kind of what I need, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna go as far as I can, and then I'll probably swim over because that's all I can do now that I ran out. Oh, plus the guy. Oh, I kind of failed the glide, but I still made it to the island. Let's go.
This is a really remote location. Guess she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler, Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. No! It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea. under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
Oh, yeah! T'Pol's contraption is working like a charm! Got her in one!
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all! T'Pol pays us per catch! Chaska?
Fight
How
time.
do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about running away!
I'm a little bit disappointed that they can't fly. That would be very cool.
Take me up!
If they could actually fly. Wow. That one shot.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogisten Wings! Take me out of here! Ah!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad. Mom and Coya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
I'm not quite sure we need a cutscene for that. That was just throwing the bomb away, which is kind of standard.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Coya before?
I am... No, it was...
Well, she says it was you. Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Ququsaurs we can find. And he also said that this Ququasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade Ququsaurs for Phlogisten Wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the trackballs is drawn directly from the Ququsaurs.
What?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the Phlogisten Wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Ququsaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough. So the Ququsaurs you took, where are they now?
T'Pol should have them. but no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
T'Pol. T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chaska, Traveler!
That voice! It's Alpa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on? I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I'd definitely know him.
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Ququsaurs' approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the Phlogisten Wings to get revenge on the Ququsaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Ququsaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the Phlogisten Wings with Ququsaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the Phlogisten Wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Ququsaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Ququsaurs and slip some mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
Okay, I'll be right back. I have no idea why I keep disconnecting, but I'll come back from where it stopped. So give me a sec.
Ququsaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Okay. They should be close enough.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the Phlogisten Wings with Ququsaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the Phlogisten Wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Ququsaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Ququsaurs and slip some mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But Coya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence. Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody, too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him. Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, Sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
It should be fun to talk here, since they're doing the Ququsaur talk, which is kind of cool. Coya has to follow. Wow, this is also her child as well. Well, it's quite unfortunate that I had to redo that, even though I skipped a lot of it too. We're still going. Honestly, this might be a good place to stop. Since I did like I went into Act 3, and then that involved going over to talk to the mom, the sister, and now we're on the trail to Paul, which we do have the name of the big bad now. So even though we started Act 3, I think this is a better place to stop. Getting clues from the Chronicles of the Echoes. Thank you for teleporting me here. And now, yeah, I'll finish up in the next part. Hopefully the next part won't be like 20 minutes, or else I would be quite sad that I stopped when I could have just finished it. But either way, I have been going like over an hour and a half, so well, that is gonna be it for this one. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.